Have you ever wondered how meat, milk and eggs in your local supermarket get to the shelves and why it is safe for you to use? Veterinarians help to provide food that is safe for human consumption. Among other things, this involves monitoring the levels of milk and meat hygiene. This is one of many different areas in which the veterinarian plays a crucial role. To become a veterinarian, one has to study veterinary science. But what is veterinary science? It is concerned with the health and welfare of animals, be it farm, companion or exotic animals, as well as humans. It also deals with the prevention, diagnosis and treatment of animal diseases. Veterinary scientists, or vets as they are popularly known, also prevent the spread of disease from animals to humans. A veterinarian is a doctor and professional of animal health who has trained for at least 6 years at a university and has completed a degree. A vet is also licensed to perform surgery on animals and can choose what field of expertise he or she wants to specialize in. Veterinary science offers exciting and wide-ranging career opportunities with diverse possibilities in various fields. Veterinarians can come from all walks of life. Whether you live in an urban or rural area or hail from a disadvantaged community, you can be a potential vet. The great majority of vets in South Africa and elsewhere are in private practice. Private vets may work in rural or urban environments. In the countryside, they look after the health of farmers' livestock such as sheep, horses, pigs, goats, poultry and game. In urban areas, vets cater for companion animals such as dogs, cats, horses and caged birds. Some vets have so-called mixed practices and deal with both groups of animals. Some practices specialize in one particular species, such as horses, while others prefer to work with exotic animals or game. Medical services include the diagnosis and treatment of individual animals, as well as preventative measures such as herd health management. Some practices offer in-hospital surgery suites, while others refer complex surgery cases to institutions such as the University of Pretoria's Onderstepoort campus. Veterinarians in private practice will be expected to examine animals, diagnose and treat diseases, use specialized diagnostic techniques such as radiography, ultrasound and laboratory tests, perform surgery, dentistry and ophthalmology, vaccinate to prevent the spread of diseases and apply other disease prevention strategies, advise clients on hygiene, feeding, breeding and the care of animals, manage their own business practice. By attending to the health and welfare of animals, vets also assist with the health and welfare of humans. How do they do that? Veterinarians assist humans by playing a key role in providing food safe for consumption in the stable-to-table process. Their inputs are vital because they have to ensure that hygiene standards in abattoirs and dairy processing plants are maintained. They also play a role in the improvement of animal health on farms. Furthermore, vets help combat so-called zoonotic diseases transferred from animals to humans. This happens when humans have contact with or eat animal products of uncertain origin and quality. By dealing with the prevention, diagnosis and treatment of zoonotic diseases, veterinarians play a crucial role in South Africa's economy. Vets also certify the disease or disease-free status of animals and the safety of products for local and international trade. This is mainly done by veterinarians who work for the state on provincial or national level. Veterinarians in government service contribute significantly to human health by inspecting meat and controlling contagious diseases. This is critical to ensure safety of products for export. Vets test animals for import and export, approve the use of veterinary medicine, and do diagnostic testing for reportable animal diseases such as rabies or tuberculosis. On farms, government vets ensure that animals are kept under hygienic conditions and often detect and treat diseases which could impact negatively on public health. Government veterinarians can act as managers, influencing government policy by their input in animal health programs. It is vital that vets understand the relationship between physical and mental health. Some specialize in the treatment of behavioral disorders in companion animals. Vets interested in this field often work in the private sector, helping people to train their animals. Veterinarians are intimately involved in animal welfare by providing clinical service and advice to welfare organizations such as the SPCA and Wet Nose. They may also be employed by zoos and game reserves. Veterinarians also promote appropriate husbandry practices, nutritional practices, disease prevention strategies, and sound production systems. Some veterinarians conduct research promoting the health and welfare of horses in general and to the benefit of the horse racing industry. There are also career opportunities in the animal health pharmaceutical industry where vets may work as product, technical, or business unit managers. In South Africa, many diseases limit livestock production and impact negatively on the health of companion animals. Animal health companies produce or import medicine that control most diseases. Veterinarians play a key role in ensuring the safety of these products for animals and humans. New medicines are tested for their effectiveness and safety and are ultimately registered with the Medicines Controlling Authority in South Africa. Veterinarians also brief animal health salespeople about diseases for which their products are registered for interaction with veterinarians, farmers, and other clients. Veterinarians who lecture may work for institutions such as the Onderstpoort faculty or may be employed by medical, agricultural, and natural science faculties. They are mainly responsible for training future veterinarians. Teaching positions may vary from a junior lecturer position to a full professor in veterinary science. To be employed as a full professor, you need at least a PhD. Lecturers may teach clinical veterinary medicine, basic science courses, or both. Lecturers teach, attend committee meetings, and are often involved in professional development events. They may also work in senior managerial positions. Research veterinarians seek cures and prevention for diseases and in the process cover a wide spectrum including biomedical and agricultural aspects. A research vet may be employed at a veterinary diagnostic laboratory which provides excellent opportunities to investigate diseases and conduct experiments.
Other areas are veterinary research, things like testing of new drugs, whether it's in the laboratory itself where chemicals are tested for their effect, or it is in a laboratory animal directly like a rat or a mouse, which is specifically bred for research.
The genetics laboratory at the Onderstpoort campus uses cutting-edge molecular technology to investigate genetic diseases and solve forensic puzzles involving animals. Just like CSI investigators, they can also match DNA evidence in poaching cases. However, research is not limited to the laboratory. It involves outdoor research in game parks and interaction with local rural communities. Community engagement is deemed essential as part of training and rendering a service to the broad community. The involvement of veterinarians and students in resource-poor communities assists to empower these communities. A training and referral institution such as the faculty at Onderstepoort offers consulting as well as specialist diagnostic services and promotes training through rural clinics, short courses and continuing education. Veterinarians play an important role in wildlife management, including the capture and relocation of game and prevention of diseases, striving for a balance between nature and human intervention. Their task is to limit any disease transmission from wild animals to their domestic cousins or even humans. This requires the management of disease at the interface between wildlife, domestic animals, humans and the environment, opening up exciting new research possibilities. An exotic animal veterinarian may obtain additional training in areas related to exotic animal medicine.
Basically, the role of an exotic animal veterinarian is to care for the non-traditional species, which is basically monkeys, birds, reptiles and fish, all the species that your average vet's not comfortable working with.
In our time, humans, animals and natural resources may be under threat from bioterrorism. Bioterrorism is the deliberate and illegal use of deadly biological agents or agricultural pests by terrorists to harm man or beast to further a goal. Examples are the use of anthrax, diseases such as brucellosis, smallpox and typhus fever, and food safety threats such as Salmonella species. Veterinarians may be the first to diagnose the early cases of a bioterrorist act in agriculture, since livestock can be sentinels of such an exposure. Their involvement will include detecting and reporting disease and developing emergency plans. Sometimes, people and animals are exposed to natural disasters such as earthquakes. These disasters create problems ranging from outbreaks of infectious disease to animal control problems caused by the destruction of property. The veterinarian is trained to deal with herd as well as individual disease and is thus uniquely qualified to deal with a disaster. Veterinary science training also creates other exciting career opportunities. For example, in the South African Police Service or the South African National Defence Force, where vets care for the health of working dogs and horses or get involved in specialized surgery. Veterinarians have a global responsibility and commitment to the monitoring and controlling of the world's animal health situation. Outbreaks of zoonotic diseases such as avian flu and transboundary diseases such as foot and mouth emphasize the need for a global approach. Professionals such as veterinarians need to adhere to specific rules and regulations related to a particular act. The Veterinary and Para-Veterinary Act is administered by the South African Veterinary Council, SAVC. But where do you start should you want to become a vet? You will at least need a National Senior Certificate with, amongst others, English, Mathematics and Physical Science. The University of Pretoria's Faculty of Veterinary Science is the only institution in the country that is training veterinarians. Veterinary science does not provide entrance only to a limited category of people. Whether treating a companion animal or farm animal, the bond of trust between veterinarian and client or patient, the animal, is indelible. The profession offers rewarding and challenging career opportunities, which may bring immense job satisfaction. The veterinary profession in South Africa has a proud tradition of service delivery based on the superb quality of training provided. If you are interested in becoming a veterinarian, we suggest you talk to a guidance counselor at the Client Service Center of the University of Pretoria. You may also attend the Open Day of the University, which is held every year in May, or one of the many career guidance days organized by the Department of Agriculture. For more information, contact the Client Service Center on 012-420-3111 or email csc@up.ac.za. or the Faculty of Veterinary Science at 012-529-8000. If you are interested in information about possible bursaries, please consult the National Department of Agriculture's website.